Hey animators! Waving hand, you've created a character in Moho, but now you're facing issues with body part deformations, awkward bends, or misbehaving joints during rigging. Don't worry, this tutorial walks you through how to use smart bones to fix those problems cleanly and professionally. Wrench what you'll learn. What smart bones are and how they work. How to set up smart bone actions to correct deformations. How to fix bending arms, turning heads, and morphing shapes. Best practices to avoid common rigging mistakes. First of all, click on the bone you want to fix using the bone selection tool. In most cases, the culprit is the forearm bone, especially if you're seeing weird bends or distortions when the arm rotates. With the forearm bone selected, go to the Actions window and click New Action. The timeline will change to blue. Now go to the timeline and move your timeline to any frame like 96. Go to Transform Bone tool to select the bone which you want to rotate. In the action timeline, rotate the forearm bone to the angle where the distortion usually happens. Now use the Transform Points tool to manually adjust the vector points, clean up the elbow shape, fix any overlaps, and smooth out the curves. Click on the correspondence layer you want to correct, as I do here. I click the layer for the arm. You're basically sculpting the correction pose. You can also correct any other layers here. For example, I am correcting sleeves layer. Usual, sleeve and arms are drawn together, but I did them as separate layers because I drew this character from Inkscape, which is also a free software. Switch back to the mainline timeline and rotate the forearm bone. You should see your correction kick in automatically. If it still looks off, go back to the action and tweak the points again. If your character bends in multiple directions, you can create additional smart bone actions for each range of motion. Repeat the process for the upper arm, legs, or even facial features like the mouth and eyes. Repeat the process to the other arms. I am going to fast forward the video so that I can go straight to the legs. Alright, since we're done fixing both hands, it's time to move on to the legs. I'm now going to create smart bones for the legs, so we can rig our character smoothly and avoid those awkward knee bends. The process is similar. We'll start with the lower leg bones, create smart bone actions, and correct any deformations just like we did with the arms. First of all, click on the bone you want to fix using the bone selection tool. This creates a special timeline where you can define how the mesh should behave when the bone rotates. The timeline will change to blue. Now go to the timeline and move your timeline to any frame like 96. Use bone rotation tools to rotate the leg to the desired location. Now go to the right leg layer, click and then go to Transform tool so that you can start make those correction to the leg. Switch back to the main layer and use Manipulate tool in any frame to rotate the leg. You can see your correction kicks in. If not, then you did not select the correct action when creation the smart bone. Repeat the process to the other leg. Once you are happy, you can subscribe to this channel, like and share. Now that you are here, how about you tell me what you need to see in the next video, and I can make it for you. And that's it. Smart bones are your best friend when it comes to clean, professional rigging in Moho. If you found this helpful, hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment if you want help with other rigging issues. Thanks for watching, and happy animating!